Weeks after being accused for sexual harassment, Bill O'Reilly hit with horrible news. Fans devastated. The ex-wife of Bill O'Reilly claimed in an affidavit filed during the couple's divorce proceedings that the disgraced Fox News host physically assaulted her when she found him having phone sex. Maureen McPhilmy filed a notarized account of the incident in which she alleged that O'Reilly flew into a fit of rage back in December 2009 when she found him in the middle of an intimate conversation with another person while in a partial state of undress in their bedroom. She claimed in the court filing that soon after she walked in on O'Reilly, 67, he slammed her against a wall in their bedroom before wrapping his arms around her body and dragging her around their $2.2 million Long Island mansion in Manhasset. The October 11, 2011 affidavit was submitted as an exhibit in O'Reilly's recent fraud lawsuit against McPhilmy's divorce attorney Michael Clark and obtained by Jezebel just 1 week after a judge ordered that the document be sealed. McPhilmy claimed in the affidavit that a 1-foot hole was left in the bedroom wall as a result of O'Reilly throwing her across the room at the start of the alleged altercation. She was then grabbed by O'Reilly, who wrapped his arms around her so she was unable to move and dragged her down the hallway of their home according to the affidavit. Then, when they reached the staircase, McPhilmy claimed that O'Reilly began dragging her by the neck and he walked downstairs and through the kitchen, where he eventually let go when they ran into one of their security guards. The affidavit stated that McPhilmy was screaming out in pain as she was being dragged in, telling O'Reilly he was hurting her, but refused to file a report or speak with authorities when approached by the security guard who witnessed the alleged incident. It was also stated in the filing that the man in the kitchen, who had been hired to protect the family, was caught off guard at the sight of O'Reilly naked from the waist down. Two of the women who received settlements after accusing O'Reilly of harassment, Andrea McCrease and Juliet Ruddy, stated that they believed he was masturbating when he called them up for unwanted phone sex conversations. It was later revealed during the divorce proceedings that the couple's daughter had seen O'Reilly choking her mother at some point towards the end of the marriage, though it is not clear if this was that same incident. Gawker reported that in 2015, after obtaining portions of the court transcripts from the couple's custody battle, O'Reilly successfully sued his wife last year, winning a $14 million judgment after claiming she made false representations and material omissions of existing fact, for the sole purpose of inducing plaintiff to agree to a consensual divorce and to obtain money and real property to finance an existing extramarital relationship. The couple separated in 2010 after 14 years of marriage and divorced a year later. Those papers were filed just 1 month after McPhilmy was awarded custody of the children following a 4-year court battle during which the couple's daughter made her aforementioned claim about witnessing abuse in the home. The former Fox News host denied this allegation, calling it 100% false. He later added in a statement, "All allegations against me in these circumstances are 100% false. I am going to respect the court-mandated confidentiality put in place to protect my children and will not comment any further." He has also previously denied the claims made by his ex-wife in relation to the altercation at their home, and the phone sex claims of his sexual harassment accusers. Liberal judge lets immigrant who murdered 2 doctors go free for sick reason. Liberalism is a cancer on society that allows the worst elements of a culture to flourish and spread, undermining peace and prosperity for all. Lisa Grant, a liberal judge from Boston, has blood on her hands after she let a criminal immigrant go free, simply for being an immigrant who could get deported. The immigrant then went on to murder 2 doctors in their own home. Dr. Lena Bolanos and Dr. Richard Field had their engagement cut short when Bampumim Tixera, an immigrant from Africa, broke into their penthouse suite in a luxury apartment in downtown Boston. Dr. Field managed to send a message to a friend urging him to call police, who immediately responded. When they arrived at the condo, police found a set of keys on the ground just outside of the locked front door. After receiving no response to their shouts, they unlocked the door to discover the pitch-black apartment. Tixera was spotted with a weapon by one of the officers, and a firefight erupted. The immigrant was shot 3 times. Thankfully, no officers were injured. Police searched the apartment and found a black backpack full of jewels, confirming the motive of Teixeira. They also discovered the two doctors, now deceased, with their throats slit. Teixeira received his bail hearing from his hospital bed. The public defendant appointed to his case did not object when the immigrant was ordered to be held without bail. However, to make a tragic murder even worse, Teixeira should have never been free to commit the crime. Teixeira was found guilty for 2 counts of robbing a bank in 2014 and 2016. The liberal judge, Lisa Grant, sentenced Teixeira to 364 days in prison. If he was sentenced to 365, he would have been deported. If an engineer designs an unsafe bridge and it collapses, she is held responsible. If an electrician incorrectly wires a house and it burns down, he is held responsible. Yet, when a liberal judge lets a guilty man free for political reasons, they are not held responsible when 2 doctors die. The judge gave Teixeira a light sentence specifically because he is an immigrant, and would have been deported. Lisa Grant has blood on her hands. She decided that the comfort of a violent criminal was worth more than the life of American citizens. A true patriot would never do that. Do you think Lisa Grant should be held accountable? Please share the story on Facebook and tell us what you think, because we want to hear your voice.